Yeah! Woo! Oh, that's 9 games in a row! That's 9 games in a goddamn row. You know, that's 9 games. Number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9, number 9. That's 9 wins in a fucking row. All right. Birds 22, Panthers 16. All right. Philadelphia Eagles 22, Carolina Panthers 16. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about this game. All right. Let me tell you something about this goddamn game. All right. The Carolina Panthers. All right. Their record is horrible. Horrible, man, horrible. But they're starting to, you know, they're starting to play good. A week or two ago, they started to play good. Now all of a sudden they're goddamn successful. Well, let me say this about that. I heard said by a lot of people at work, Eagles, you know, plague, Eagles, you got to watch your ass. This is a trap game. This is a trap game. This is a trap game. This is going to be a trap game. And let me tell you something about this, you know, trap game. So this may have been a trap game. Maybe you're right. Maybe this was a trap game. But we didn't fall for the trap. All right? You know, there's a trap game. You got to be careful or you're going to lose, Bird. You're going to lose. But you didn't lose. But you didn't lose. You didn't fall for the trap, Birds. And I'm fucking proud as fuck of you for that. Look, let me say this about a trap game. If I decide to go hunting, and I decide to go hunting like I don't know, if I go to bear country and I decide, because I don't know, maybe I got balls the size of grapefruits, or maybe I got a brain the size of a fucking pea, you know, a fucking brain the size of a peanut, but for one reason or another, I decide to go to bear country, and I decide that I'm going to go hunting bear. All right. What do you do when you go hunting bear, or hell, when you don't want bears in your yard? I got an aunt. She's in bear country. She lives in bear country. You know, she's got bear. You know, so you know, some morning she'll wake up, she'll look out the window, she'll be like, "Hey, there's a goddamn bear in my yard," and she won't think a damn thing of it. Well, let me tell you something. If you're in bear country, what you do to either keep bears away or catch bears so that you can, I don't know, kill them and, I don't know, skin them and make them into rugs and mount their heads on your wall. I don't know if bear is good eating. I've never tried it. Maybe it is, but I don't know for sure. You're going to set some goddamn bear traps. Now, what's a bear trap? Everybody and his dog knows what a goddamn bear trap is. It's a fucking jaw trap. It's got the plate in the middle. It's got the jaws. You know, some of them have the fucking teeth. Some of them don't. But either way, if that bear steps on the trap, it's going to clamp around his foot. Or if you put, you know, a piece of bait on the trap, like a piece of fish or some berries or whatever, you know, and the bear goes to eat it and he sets the trap, it's going to clamp around his jaw, right? But folks, let me say this about that. Let's say you got yourself a smart fucking bear. Let's say the bear is like is like one of the smart ones who sees a trap and he says, "All right, look. So I know there's food, and I know it's just, it looks to be right there in the open, but wait, I'm seeing a trap laid by some damn human, you know, laid by some human being, you know, And this human being is probably gonna turn me into a fucking rug if I fall for this trap. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my bare paw, and I'm gonna nudge the food out of the trap. All right? Or maybe I'm not gonna nudge the food out of the trap. Maybe I want to do this different. Maybe I want to use my bare paw or my bare snout to flip the trap, which will throw the bait off the trap, thus freeing up the bait and giving me a little bit of a fucking snack, right? And if the bear knows to do that, and he of course does it and he gets the food, not only are you not going to catch the bear, but you're not going to have bait on that trap anymore till you put fucking bait on it, right? And that's exactly what happened. Now, I know what you're saying. Plague, why the fuck are you using bears for an analogy? You're not the Chicago Bears, you're the goddamn Philadelphia Eagles. I know! But, you know, the fucking point stands, right? The goddamn point stands. If you're smart enough, if you're some creature, I don't give a fuck what creature you are, bear, mouse, rat, squirrel, whatever. You know, deer, quail, rabbit, and you got a good brain in your head, and you're smart, and you think, oh man, I really want that, you know, food, but I know for a fact that if I just go for the food immediately, you know, I'm going to find myself caught in a trap, and a human's going to come along, and he's going to shoot me, and he's going to, you know, he's going to eat me, and he's going to turn my hide into a rug. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use what brains I have and what, you know, animal parts I have to try to disarm this trap. And then I'm going to get the food off the trap, and then I'm going to eat the food, and then I'm going to run away. And then I'm going to go on living my bear life, or living my deer life, or living my squirrel life, or whatever. So that's exactly what happened. We saw the trap and we saw the food, the bait in this case being an easy win. All right, we saw the easy win in that trap, and we thought, you know, I'm seeing the easy win. I see the win, but we know for a fact that if we just go for the win and get complacent and get comfy, that trap's going to snap shut, and we're not going to get the win. So what we, the Philadelphia Eagles, are going to do is we're going to be careful. And we're going to use our strong offensive and defensive lines to disarm the trap. We're going to have Saquon Barkley run more than 100 yards as he normally does because he's a fucking monster to help disarm the trap. We're going to feed Grant Calcaterra, and he's going to get his first touchdown in his NFL career so we can disarm the trap. And we're going to use Jalen Hurts and his strength as a quarterback. And we're going to use Devontae Smith. And we're going to disarm the trap using these men. And what we did was we disarmed the trap, and we walked away with the food in our mouths. We swallow the food, and then we stick our tongue out at the human, and we say, guess you gotta lay a slightly better. I guess you gotta build a better eagle trap, don't you, buddy? I guess you gotta build a better eagle trap. And what this win tells me is that we are not the complacent organization that we've been in the past. Whoever we wind up facing, we duck into the war room, we look at the tapes, and we say, all right, we cannot get complacent. We got to take this game seriously. We got to take these guys seriously. Folks, we have been taking every goddamn game seriously. Yeah, we've stumbled a few times. Okay, fuck, we lost 2 games so far. But folks, we've taken every game seriously. We've taken every goddamn opponent seriously. We haven't gotten complacent. We haven't gotten comfortable. And we've been racking up win after win after win, kill after kill after kill. And I've said this for the past 9 weeks, but, 8, 9 weeks now. But I'm going to say it again. I am very happy with the team that fucking Roseman, Lurie, and Sirianni have assembled. Obviously, we got to give credit to, obviously the coordinators, this is their credit too. We got to give credit to Vic Fangio, the defensive coordinator, for really shoring up that that fucking defensive line and turning it into the goddamn Berlin Wall. You know, we got a Berlin Wall of a goddamn defense. It's like we got Vic Fangio, obviously that's an Italian name and this and that, but you sure this man isn't secretly German? Because if you want to know a thing or two about building walls, you talk to a goddamn German, because that Berlin Wall, man. We got a Berlin Wall of a defense, all right? And of course, you gotta give credit and props to Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator, because that goddamn offense is fucking ferocious, okay? We got a badass group of players. We got badass coordinators. We got a badass coaching staff. Ain't no goddamn Taylor Swift blonde singing bimbo dating one of our players. Ain't no goddamn Taylor Swift helping us by paying off the refs. You don't see a bunch of goddamn Swifties and fucking cultists, Taylor Swift cultists at our games. Because we're not fans of the Philadelphia Eagles because one of our players is dating some famous broad and we're fans of that famous lady. No, we're fans of the Philadelphia Eagles because we're fans of the Philadelphia Eagles. We're fans of the team itself. Seasons like this is why you stick with your goddamn team through the good times and the bad. Now, I can't speak for fans of any of the other teams, but I can sure as hell speak for me. And I'm having a great goddamn time this season. I don't know about you folks, but this has been a great goddamn season for me. This has been a really fun season for me. And this season, especially after the rebuild seasons we've had, seasons like this, they've been a real fucking treat. You know, I know last year we fell off in the fucking middle of the season. We don't have that problem this year. We don't seem to be having that problem this year. Now, we got the Steelers next week, and the Steelers are pretty good. But hey, well, 1 week at a time, Plague. 1 week at a time, folks. What did the great Doug Peterson, the head coach who got us our first ring, what did he say? What was his what was his angle? What did he say in the locker room? We're 1-0 every time we won a game. We said we're 1-0 this week. Take it one game at a time. Hey, we're 1-0 this week. Keep that shit going, Eagles. Keep the fucking streak alive. All right? Because let me tell you something. I mean, with guys like Hurts, Calcaterra, Barkley, thank you, New Jersey Midgets, we appreciate your act of blatant stupidity. Fucking A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. I mean, I wish a speedy recovery, of course, to our inactives. But, folks, and the guys on our defense, even without Graham Sacker, we managed to hold these people to 16 points. And considering the fact that this Carolina Panthers team has been playing very well, apparently, I mean, look, all I'm saying is, yeah, this game was a battle. Both teams played good. This was two good teams going up against each other. The fucking sad part is both teams can't win. There can be only one winner. But the happy part is, well, the Philadelphia Eagles were the winner. We were the winners. We walked, I mean, and of course, what do you expect? I mean, of course, I know what you're saying. Plague, what do you expect? You were playing at home at the Link in Philly. What do you want, Plague? I'll tell you what I want. I want a goddamn Philadelphia Eagles win every goddamn time, regardless of where the fuck we play. I don't care if we're playing at the Link. I don't care if we're playing at Gillette Stadium. I don't care if we're playing at the Dump. I don't care if we're playing at Lambeau. I don't care if we're playing at fucking Soldier, Arrowhead, fucking Ram Ranch. You think I give a goddamn where we're playing? I want to win. Now, of course, home field advantage. Honestly, folks, I think that's real. I think that shit's real. Home field advantage, at least for the Philadelphia Eagles, is real. Because we got some of the loudest, proudest, craziest fans in the fucking National Football League, myself included. But all I'm saying is, like any real Eagles fan, I want to win. So I don't want to hear this talk about, man, we should tank for a better draft pick. We should tank. We should tank. Tank! Tank! Tank, it's for losers! Ah! I don't know about you, but 11-2, that's not a goddamn losing organization right there. That doesn't strike me as a losing organization. That's not losers. 11-2 is not something losers can pull off. Something losers like the New York Giants. Something, loser. Something of losers like the goddamn Scum. Or the Cleveland Browns can pull off. All right? We are not a losing organization. We are a winning organization with a winning culture. All right? So I expect us to win every game we play. This right here is a W. 3 fingers. And that is exactly what I expect from the Philadelphia Eagles, and that is exactly what the fuck I got. Now, Pizzle, I'm going to take a leaf out of your book. And and in this case, it's actually true. I'm in the winning business. And if you're not winning, then you have no goddamn business up in this son of a bitch. The Philadelphia Eagles, not only are we in the winning business, we own the goddamn business. Kansas City, fucking Pittsburgh, Detroit. I don't care how big Billy Badass you idiots think you are. I don't care how big Billy Badass the Kansas City Chiefs think they are, because Taylor Swift is paying off the refs who are helping the Chiefs, because Taylor Swift is slipping them a couple million under the table, because all of a sudden she's dating a fucking Travis fucking Kelce. We own you. Not only are we in the winning business, but we own the winning business. We are the winning business. The National Football League, property of the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, let me tell you something, Taylor Swift, hey, you may be dating one of our players' brothers. Your heart may belong to Travis Kelce, but, honey, but your ass belongs to the Philadelphia Eagles. Cut it off, you fucking cunts. I'm done with it.